So in this video, we'll be discussing about the time series data. Will be in the previous video, what we did was we used a tabular data to do the data preparation, exploratory data analysis, visualization, and now we'll be using the time series data. And what we'll be doing is we'll be using the different data sets we have for transaction, holidays, oil, and stores. So we'll try to predict the stores and what were the daily transaction over time. We'll use exploratory data analysis and visualization. And here we'll be using matplotlib to plot the data and see what are the trends over the transaction data set. So we see a spike in almost every year, some around uh, at the same time. This is the trend, and this is kind of a seasonality over here, what we can see. And now we'll be using the distribution of store types and cluster, and we'll see different clusters for store type, and there are like five different clusters. And now we'll see daily oil prices over time. It has significantly decreased uh, oil price over time, which is pretty notable. It also has a trend that we can see. It is decreasing. And what are the holiday events by type? So holiday events are like the most, and work day and the different events, the holiday types we have. So holiday is the highest, and the bridge and work day are the least. And we'll see correlation between oil price and transaction. So we plot that data for oil prices and number of transaction. So number of transaction, and for different kind of oil prices we have the least transaction for 60 to $80, which is pretty noticeable here. And what are the impact of holidays on transaction? So we'll box plot it and try to find what are the transactions, what all transactions were done for that. And we will try to reload the data sets into the data frames, and we'll handle the missing values. And then we'll try to print the holiday events column. So these are the holiday events column we have. And then we'll merge the data set on time, basically the year, and we'll merge the data set on year, month, date, and date of week. So will have merge date data, and flag if the day is weekend. So we'll flag that data, and we'll handle outliers in the transaction as well, because we saw some outliers when there was the 60 to 80 USD. So we'll do that, and we'll see if we have any null values. So it's good. It's looking good that we don't have any null values. And we'll check the column names again to ensure that they are correctly parsed for training columns. So it looks pretty good to me. We'll then check if there are any missing values in the train data again. So there are some missing values for this, but we can handle that. We can describe the data set, and then we'll see what are the distribution of sales over the frequency. So it is going down. It is going actually up as the frequency increases. So we'll check for invalid dates, what that are present in the data, and we'll drop the invalid dates and data that looks like something like this after the removal of the invalid dates. So we'll analyze sales over time here. So this has a lot of seasonality over here, and I think we don't have data before 2013, and we'll visualize sales of product family. So this is how it looks like for different product family, liquor, lawn, and then we'll see the impact of promotions on sale, and then we'll see the train data and sample and the different data samples that we have. And this is pretty much what we're doing is we're preparing data and we'll handle the categorical data because that time series hid the categorical data. And then we'll clean that categorical data and we'll perform clustering over it, and we'll perform k-means clustering over sales and transaction. And we can see that this is one cluster, this is another cluster, and this is another cluster. So we made three clusters here, actually five clusters. So once we are done with that, we'll try to find distances and then we'll try to make the model. So we'll be using AutoVIML for that again, and we have the prepared data model data for modeling, and we'll be using that to do uh, perform data analysis and data modeling over this cluster date column, and we'll handle if there are any missing values again. And once we are done with what will be the feature selection, feature reduction, and giving all the values, like leave the empty, leave it empty for regression, use random search for hyperparameter tuning, and then reduce the features if needed. And we'll use the R2, that is the regression for metric, to optimize and auto detect the best boosting algorithm, and we'll set verbosity to 1, and then we'll run the AutoVIML. So it will run on its own. It will take a lot of time for the mm, model training and tuning and hyperparameter tuning, and then we'll have our model ready. So that's all for this video, and I hope you liked the video, and please share and subscribe to my channel, and hit the like button. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching.